Hey guys, welcome to today's Vehicle Visionary. Today we're going to take a look at something a little bit different compared to what I normally do, at least size-wise. This is a 2016 Ford Transit XLT, as you can see here on the rear of the vehicle, the Transit 350. And I want to show you something right over here. There's a Ford Escape sitting here, and the reason why I show that Escape and then pan back over to the Transit, this really big van, is because, as you're going to see in a minute, and you'll just have to take my word on it, but if we were to look at the dashboard in the Escape, depending on the trim level and the year, and look at the dashboard on this giant van, you would find out that the size of the center screen is pretty much the same. Very interesting how small that actually is. But I want to show you some of the interesting little features that this van has. It's having a gray exterior color. And we'll go ahead and hop in here. There's not a whole lot to this van, but the main thing is that, of course, if you're looking for something to haul a lot of cargo or people, and these seats, of course, are all removable. I don't know that they're easily removable. You'd probably have to unbolt some things to get them out, and of course have some help because they are going to be rather heavy. But if you count the front seats, so you've got 2 seats there, you've got 3 here, that's 5, and then you've got 1, 2, 3 there, and then we'll hop into the back and you've got 4 more. So as you can see, there is no shortage of space for passengers here in this Transit. Now let me hop up in here real quick, just in the interest of fair reporting. The top of my head barely touches the roof in this van, but there is a lot of space here. In fact, if somebody wanted to buy one of these vans, and as you can see, if you are going to use it as a passenger vehicle, there are plenty of air conditioning vents. No shortage in that respect, and they definitely blow pretty good too, because I had to turn the air down when I first got in here as far as the fan speed goes. But before we hop into the front and take a little bit more of a look around up there, let's take a look at the rear. There is a very nice feature back there that I want to show you. By the way, if you're wondering how difficult this sliding side door is to actually move, let's see here, pretty easy. That moves with quite an ease of convenience there. It's not hard to slide open or close. Now, I'm going to open these rear doors right here. Very easy to open. But one thing about doors like these, as big as they are, if they get caught by the wind in one direction or the other, well, that could definitely cause some problems. Whether they come flying in and hit somebody who's maybe unloading cargo or loading cargo into the rear, but that's okay because Ford has that covered. That's what these little locks are for right here. When you click those forward on both sides, well, then the doors stay in place. And so I like that feature, and like I said, you could use this easily as a work van by simply taking those seats out. And yeah, of course, they do have specific models for that purpose. And I believe this one is being sold here at Holmes Honda, where I borrowed it from today, for a little under $22,000. In the interest of fair reporting, I do have a link down in the description of the video to this model if it happens to be something that you are interested in. Now, here's one of those interesting features I was talking about that I kind of find funny in a way, but you do have a grab handle here for passengers getting into the rear portion, and as you can see, you also have a grab handle for the passenger. But as ironic as it seems, there is no grab handle for the driver, so the only option, I guess, is to grab the steering wheel to get in. Tell me what you think about that down in the comments, guys. That's a very interesting thing. It seems like there should be a grab handle for the driver's side as well. Just an interesting observation. And I don't know how well you can see. Let's see if we can get up here and get a little bit better shot. There we go. Got some storage space up here, although if you ever drop the hammer on this thing and you're going fast enough and it accelerates fast enough, I don't know how much would actually stay up there. That would be an interesting thing as well, but there is some storage up here nonetheless. And here under the hood of this particular Transit is the most powerful available engine, at least for the 2016 model year, the 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost. It puts out 310 horsepower, and the gas mileage, tell me what you think about this. 15 miles per gallon estimated city and 19 out on the highway. Is that more or less than what you expected? So is it really all that difficult to hop into the front seat of this Transit? Well, you do have a step here on the driver's side, so as you can see right there, that is beneficial. But you know, I would honestly like to see a handle right here, and maybe on the newer models you have that. But it's not that bad once you step inside using the step and grabbing onto the steering wheel. And by the way, large van equals large door bins, so some nice storage right there, even a little bit more space right here. Now, I don't mean to pick on the Transit too much, but I will say you definitely have tremendous visibility at all points, and you do of course have a backup camera, be it that you have it on that little bitty screen, just a smaller screen than I would have expected maybe in this particular model of vehicle. And you do have of course this shifter right here in the center on the dashboard, and you can pull that all the way back to manual mode, and that is what the plus and minus are for right here if you want to shift gears manually. And just taking a quick look at the dashboard, of course, pretty basic, pretty simple, but this is really more of a vehicle that is not meant so much for luxury as it is just for hauling people and or cargo around. Of course, as you can see, you've got your steering wheel mounted controls here, got cruise control and all that good stuff. And of course, here's everything you have on the dashboard for going through all of your different features right here. Anyway, there's what you have as far as making selections for the radio, media, phone. And yeah, you can pair your phone, of course, as you would expect. Here are the controls for the air conditioning. And of course, like I said, there's your drink holders there. And a couple of 12-volt power outlets, one right here, one on this side right here. Let me just reach way over here and we'll show you what's in the glove box as far as space goes. That's a pretty big glove box. I don't even know if I could reach the bottom from here. It's pretty deep. So if you're looking for a large glove box, that is definitely what you have here. But if you're looking for some kind of a large van, well, the Ford Transit might be what you need, whether it's for hauling people, like I said, or if you wish to haul cargo. It is definitely plentiful in its space. And that will end our quick little tour here of the Transit 350 XLT. Tell me if you want to see more of these style of videos, guys, where I look at larger vehicles, whether they're passenger vehicles or cargo vans or whatever the case may be. Tell me what you'd like to see and I'll make that happen for you. Gotta say thanks to my friends here at Holmes Honda for letting me have access to this van for the day, and all of you for being kind enough to take the time to watch. As always, I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.